response time's everything. You have a window of just a few minutes because people, if they don't get your response, they're on to the next person. You're not the only person they're sending an email to. They're gonna send it to like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 people. Like, the consumers no longer are, in a situation where they are waiting to be sold, right? They're proactively going out and doing the research. And even if you spark their interest, like if something comes up on my Facebook ad, my feed, and I'm like, oh, that looks really cool, I immediately begin researching. And I don't just research the company that piqued my interest, I research everybody else. And so response time is so incredibly important, right? The minute that somebody says, I'm interested, you gotta be there to attack it. Like, if not, they go away. And they're already vetting you against 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 10 people, right? And the average car buyer now goes to 13 sites before they before they buy a car. They go to 1.7, dealerships. It's very different than it was even a decade ago, where people were going to 5, 6, like they're gonna test drive a bunch of different cars. You don't need to test drive a car anymore. Like, they're all, they all have wheels, they all, right? And if they don't work, you get an Uber. It's amazing to me how many people will leave an email unresponded to, or something on their social media. Like, someone will, leave a comment or a note, and they're just ignored. Like, you have not arrived. Like, you're not at a place where, and I don't care how successful you are. Like, if you can't do it yourself, you need to have somebody else monitor your stuff and react and respond in an effective way. And it's like the small business that fails to grow is the one that doesn't have the infrastructure and makes sure they can handle the volume of inquiry. It's awesome though. Like, one email, boom. But then, take this to another level. Like, now you don't even need to make the outbound calls. Like, there are things like ringless voicemail, right? Like, I can drop voicemails into people's cell phones without the phone ringing and say, hey, I'd like to talk to you about da-da-da-da-da-da, whatever it is. And it goes into their voicemail, which they're gonna listen to that more likely than they're gonna answer the phone when it says, unknown caller, or out of the air, or possible spam, or whatever other label, the phone has now for your algorithm. But when you drop a voicemail into their voicemail box, like, they're actually gonna listen to the message and they might actually respond, right? Or a text message. Like, there are platforms that create efficiencies, and now all of a sudden your phone is ringing inbound, right? And you got inbound inquiries coming to you as opposed to the alternative. Like, the game's changing, but you got to be there to answer it, right? And you got to know how many voicemail drops to go. Let's say if you just do 10,000 all at once and you can't answer the phone because it's ringing off the hook, like, you're gonna blow it. You're gonna lose all of that opportunity. It's a brave new world.